In this video, the Bitcoin price went down from our bearish divergence exactly as predicted. And take a look at this, guys. The Bitcoin dominance is currently increasing. But the question is, what's next for the Bitcoin price as well as the whole crypto market? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So recently, nagpakita tayo actually na isang signal kahapon na meron tayong major warning for the whole crypto market as well as Bitcoin kasi nakita tayo ng isang malaking bearish divergence in the 4-hour time frame. And look at that, guys. That bearish divergence played out exactly as predicted. Look at that. We saw that major drop off from this Bitcoin price. And if you're going to look at the RSI, we actually went to the 30 threshold exactly after receiving this very big bearish divergence in the 4-hour time frame. So congratulations if you have been waiting out for this move. And yeah, as mentioned before, we have been following the RSI very closely kasi the RSI can tell us kung ano yung magiging next big move natin for the whole crypto market. And look at that. It actually went down exactly as predicted. And yeah, right now, what's next for the Bitcoin price? Well, let's try to zoom out and understand kung ano next move. So, right now kasi, yung RSI natin is around the 30 threshold. And as we all know, if the Bitcoin price is around the 30 threshold, that is a good buying opportunity. So right now, we have actually went down to that price. Pero let's look at the early time frame. I don't think na meron na tayong somewhat of a bullish trend reversal as of this moment. You can clearly see na in the early time frame, wala pa tayong bullish divergence. Let's look at the 15 minutes. Sa 15 minute, meron tayong small bullish divergence. So you could actually say na this is a bullish divergence. So it's just a short-term trend reversal to the upside. Pero I don't think it will be very sustainable kasi it's only in the 15-minute time frame. But going back to the early, wala pa tayong bullish trend reversal. And yeah, mas mahalaga na mas makita tayo ng trend reversal dito sa ating bigger time frame, especially in the 4-hour time frame as well as in the daily time frame. So, as of this moment, I think the Bitcoin price would more likely be consolidating dito and then magkakaroon tayo ng isa pang one last dump in order for us to form a bullish divergence. So, right now, yun yung ating kailangan abangan ngayon is magkaroon tayo ng isa pang malaking dump or somewhat isa pang dump in order to form this bullish divergence. So, that could either happen or possible na i-play out natin yung bagong pattern na nag-form dito sa 4-hour time frame. So, ano ba yung bagong pattern? Well, let's try to zoom out and pakita ko sa inyo yung pattern. Well, if we're going to look at this recent price action Bitcoin movement, you can actually see na we are starting to form somewhat of this neckline. So, ayun na may neckline tayo dyan. And then you can actually clearly see na meron tayo dito shoulders, a head, and a shoulder. And we all know, guys, that a head and shoulders is a trend reversal pattern to the downside. So, if this is a head and shoulders pattern, then we might actually see Bitcoin go down to this level. So, let's get the height of this head and shoulders as yun yung technical target. And then we might actually see Bitcoin go down upon this breakout up until around siguro 37.7k. Siguro yung pinakamas maayos. But looking at this bearish target, it would actually more likely lead us to around the 36.5k up until the 38,000 US dollars. So, yeah, ito yung mangyayari if we break bearish dito sa ating head and shoulders pattern. However, yun yung bearish scenario. The bullish scenario would be this falling wedge. Kasi if you're going to add this resistance line, you can actually clearly see na meron tayong resistance and support indicating na that is a falling wedge. And we all know, guys, na a falling wedge is a bullish pattern. So, right now, it's a 50-50 move na either it's a bearish scenario or a bullish scenario. So, if this breaks to the upside, then our technical target would be this top of the wedge, which is the 52.8k thousand US dollars. So, yun yung kailangan nyo tingnan dito for the Bitcoin price. So, ngayon, in order to confirm this move, kailangan natin ng 4-hour candle close above the resistance or below the support with volume in order to confirm the move. So, kailangan natin ng either ng sell volume upon this area in order to confirm the move or kailangan natin ng buy volume above this area in order to confirm the move. Ano mangyayari if wala tayong buy or sell volume? So, if wala tayong sell volume, then I think we might get support off from this 42,000 US dollars. Pwede din tayo magkaroon ng support at the 40,400 US dollars. So, 40.4k support. And then, yeah, ang pinaka-technical support talaga nito is around the 38,000 US dollars. So, yun yung pwede nyo tingnan na support for the Bitcoin price if we break bearish. Now, if you break bullish, then I think ang pwede mong maging support dito would actually be this area of around the 50,000 US dollars or 50, yeah, roughly 50,000 US dollars. Yun yung pwede nyo maging technical resistance at this area. So, yun yung ating iwa-watch out if wala tayong buy volume or sell volume within those areas. So, yun yung ating kailangan tingnan ngayon for the Bitcoin price. And alam ko marami na sa inyo natatakot ngayon kasi nakita nila na pababa yung Bitcoin price. The question is, should you be afraid of this dip or of this rejection? Well, I don't think so. Kasi if we're going to look at this historical data na matagal na natin sinasabi, we were expecting September to be a month of less returns. And yeah, as of now, this is currently playing. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng less return for the month of September. So, yeah, I think so far so good pa naman. So, I think this would more likely consolidate further for the Bitcoin. So, hindi naman ibig sabihin na nag-decline tayo tapos na si Bitcoin price. I don't think that's the case. I think this is for us more likely to consolidate the price action kasi let's look at this in the daily time frame. So if you're going to look at this in the daily time frame and look at the previous 50 MA, if you're going to look at this area, you could actually clearly see na nung last time na nag-reject si Bitcoin nung month of September and around October, we actually saw that heavy rejection then below the 50 moving average. So you could clearly see na we went below the 50 moving average during the September dump. And right now, we are also at the same 50 moving average. So I think it's more likely na pwede mag-continue, masunod itong September dump na nangyari dito. So yeah, I think so far, so good pa din naman for the Bitcoin price. So long term, it's looking healthy for the Bitcoin price. So I don't think na kailangan natin mag-worry for somewhat of the midterm. So right now, if I were you, I would be buying off from this dip kasi this is an opportunity to re-enter the market. Kasi look at this guys, if we went below this area at nakuha tayo ng support dyan, then I think that is a good buying opportunity for the long term. Ngayon, may nakita kasi nagtatanong kung paano ba tayo dapat mag-buy sa ganitong scenario. Well, ang best buying strategy sa ganitong cases is by doing a dollar cost average. So, ano ba yung dollar cost averaging or DCA? DCA is actually by dividing your money into 3 or kung ilan yung gusto mo and then buying off at certain levels. So, in this case, ang gagawin natin is maghanap tayo ng support area which is, ngayon nga, meron na tayong support area which is ito yung support 1, support 2, support 3, and support 4. And then, paano ba natin ito ibabay? So, kung yari, meron kang 4,000 Philippine peso, hatiin mo yung 4,000 into each buying level. So, let's say, yung isang 1,000 magbabay now ka na. Yung second 1,000, ibabay mo pag bumagsak ng 42,000. Yung isang buy order is pag bumagsak ng 40,000 at this area, around 40,000. And then, yung last buy order mo is pag pumunta ng 38,000. Ganun yung dollar cost average. Ngayon, may magtatanong dito is, bakit di na lang tayo mag-buy dito sa pinakang lowest level? Well, that's a bad idea. Ito yung reason kung bakit bad idea. Kasi what if, nag-reject siya, pero nag-bounce off siya dito sa support area na yan, tapos saka siya umakyat. Tapos yung mga buy orders mo, lahat nandito. And in that case, wala ka ngayon na buy. So ngayon, napag-iwanan kang tuloy ng iyong buy the dip strategy. So that is why we are following DCA strategy para in case na mag-decline, at least nakapag-position ka at every dipping level. So, yun yung reason kaya tayo magdi-DCA. Una, para may bala ka pa pang buy the dip. And then of course, para ma-maximize mo each buying levels at this different opportunity. So that is why we follow the buy the dip strategy. So ayun yung kailangan nyo tingnan dito guys. Especially if you are following Bitcoin for the long term, that is a very good buying area for the Bitcoin price as of this moment. And now we know yung kanyang Bitcoin price action. Alam nyo guys, this is the best time to stake your coins. And the best place to stake your coins is actually in crypto.com. So, in crypto.com's crypto earn, pwede ka actually mag-stake na iyong mga coins and then you can earn up to 14% per annum on interest per coin. And yeah, kung gusto nyo matuto kung paano mag-stake ng coins, I highly suggest na you watch this video. Andito tuturuan ko kayo paano mag-cash in and then mag-stake ng iba't ibang coins using crypto.com. And then of course, meron tayo dito actually competition guys. So meron tayong raffle and bonus dito sa video na to. So kung gusto nyo sumali na sa ating raffle, I highly suggest na you check out this video para makasali sa ating raffle. Now let's talk about altcoins naman, especially sa Bitcoin dominance. Kasi of course, this will decide the whole fate of the market. So right now, the Bitcoin dominance is currently increasing. And we all know guys, an increasing dominance is bad for the whole crypto market, indicating na investors are moving their money from altcoins to Bitcoin. Ngayon, ito yung dahilan na kaya ko lagi sinasabi sa inyo na you should always have a partial Bitcoin portfolio in your portfolio kasi of course, if ever na magkaroon tayo ng Bitcoin season or mag-dump si Bitcoin, Bitcoin will be the king and Bitcoin will control the market. So right now, if you're going to look at these altcoins, look at that. Bitcoin is only down for 6%. Pero looking at altcoins, tinan mo, Ethereum is down 9%, Cardano is 10%, Axie Infinity is negative 11%. Look at that. Solana is down 13%. So you can clearly see na pagpataas si Bitcoin dominance at nagda-decline si Bitcoin, yung mga dump ng altcoins ay mas malakas kaysa kay Bitcoin. So that is the reason why we need to have Bitcoin in our portfolio kasi if ever na magkaroon ng dump sa market, at least meron tayong safe haven dito sa ating crypto market, which is si Bitcoin. Of course, that is your blue chip crypto kasi of course, in kasi yung coin na may pinakamaayos na fundamentals at nagstanding kanyang fundamentals throughout the history and throughout time. So, yeah, I highly suggest na you should always have a partial Bitcoin portfolio in your portfolio. So, yeah, ayun, Bitcoin dominance is currently increasing kasi 'di ba sabi natin meron tayong ditong support area. So, right now we are bouncing at that. And in order for altcoins to pump or para mag-stabilize yung mga altcoins, kailangan mag-decline to. So right now we are not yet seeing any area kung saan magda-decline si dominance. You could actually say na this is a good area para mag-decline pero sobrang layo pa niya, indicating na hihina pa si altcoins in the coming days. So mas malakas pa din si Bitcoin sa ngayon. So right now I highly suggest na you follow Bitcoin before entering into any altcoins. And lastly, let's give you a quick update sa ating 10K challenge. So right now, i-update natin to saglit before we discuss this. In-update ko na ngayon yung ating 10K challenge. And look at this, guys. Look at dito sa ating profit rate. So, yeah, normal lang naman magkaroon ng red days kasi of course it's a Bitcoin dip and this is a 10K challenge for our spot wallet. So, okay lang na maging red yung ating portfolio. So, right now, negative 9% tayo sa overall PNL natin. And take a look at this, guys. Look at the profit rate. If you're going to look at this closely, negative 10 tayo kay Ethereum and negative 11 kay Cardano. But look at that. Yung pinakang kaunting or pinakang less ang kanilang talo is si Bitcoin. Kasi look at that. Bitcoin is just only negative 4% as compared sa ating mga ibang altcoins. Yung mga altcoins, mas malaki at mas masakit yung kanilang loss. So, this is the reason why, if you're going to look at this closely, mas malaki aking value ng Bitcoin. Kasi of course, safe haven ang Bitcoin dito. Regardless kung ano yung sundan yung altcoin, ang pinakang kaunting loss palagi dito is si Bitcoin. Kasi of course, Bitcoin is king and of course, the whole crypto market is dependent on the fundamentals of Bitcoin. So, yung konting galaw ni Bitcoin, yung kanyang negative 4% na movement is a very big movement to altcoins. Kita mo dito, iba times 3 yung kanyang sakit, iba times 2, iba times 1.5. So, this is the reason why we need to have bigger portfolio in Bitcoin than most altcoins. So, yeah. Right now, hindi ko to isa-sell. Hayaan ko lang to na ganyan muna. Pero in case na ma-break ni Bitcoin itong neckline na to, siguro if na-break ni Bitcoin yung kanyang neckline dito, then what I would do is magpa-partial sell ako dito. Siguro mga 15% or 20%. Yun yung papang re-entry ko papunta dito sa dip. Pang buy the dip ko yung pa-partial sell ko dito. If ever lang na ma-break yung neckline, sa ngayon hindi pa siya na-break. And yeah, if ma-break yung neckline, i-move ko yung ibang portfolio ko dito into Bitcoin. But right now, I don't think nagagalawin ko siya. As of now, hodl ako dito and yeah. It's actually for the long term and mid term naman. So, I don't have to worry much about this, especially nasa spot wallet lang to. So, yeah, hayaan na natin to in the coming days and let's see kung ano yung magiging effect niya. Especially dito sa ating latest Bitcoin price action movement. And guys, kung gusto nyo sumali dito, you can actually find the spreadsheet dito sa video attached dyan above. So, kung gusto nyo sumali or gusto nyo makita to at kopyahin yung ating 10K challenge, you can actually follow this portfolio na aking sinet dito. But yeah, as of now, ang pinakang counting loss tayo dito is currently Bitcoin. As you can see, mas mataas pa din yung pera natin kay Bitcoin and mas konti yung loss natin doon. Overall, negative 9% tayo. Negative 800 tayo sa ating pera. But yeah, I think Bitcoin is still on track kasi of course, we are still able to analyze this and I'm pretty bullish pa din for the long term. So, no need to worry very much for our 10K challenge portfolio for the long term. So, yeah, I'll give you an update dito sa ating next video. So, ayun guys, if you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And guys, kung tingin nyo nakatulong to sa inyo, please share this video sa inyong mga friends and to your families. And yeah, please support more our channel and subscribe for more. So I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.